Alright, so not gonna lie, it's not the best looking car ever. What's up and welcome back to another one in this series, unlocking all of the cars that you get for free by completing the challenges around the map in Need for Speed Unbound. This Lamborghini that I'm in right now was absolutely free aside from, all the upgrades and things like that, if you want to go check out that video. But as you can see right here, this is the last long jump challenge. As soon as I get 3 stars, but I'm going to try to beat the rival there too, I'll unlock another brand new car. This should be plenty of run-up. Let's see. Use about half the nitrous right here, getting up to speed, and then if I can make it around this corner and straighten it out, there we go, the rest of the nitrous, that should do it. That should be easy. Yeah. And there we go, 135 stars on long jumps. Frequent flyer. Just unlocked the Nissan 370z Nismo 2015. Alright, so not gonna lie, it's not the best looking car ever. Apparently so few people use this that there were hardly any community-made wraps for it, so I had to grab something for a completely random car. So you can tell that it's a bit off in quite a few places. I'm sure I could go in there and fine-tune that and make it look a little bit better. Or just start from scratch, probably. But I don't hate the way it looks. From a 10-foot distance, it doesn't look too bad. My goal with this car was actually to replace my A+ car that I'm using right now because I can't stand it. It's not fast, it's not good. So I was hoping that this 370z Nismo could be built into a really good A+ car. So I tried 2 different things. First of all, I did an engine swap over here to the Pro tier 591 stock brake horsepower 3.8 liter V6. An upgrade from the 3.7 liter V6 with the lower overall stats that came stock. Now at stock, this was A tier. With the upgrade it takes to S tier, I had to walk it back down with a couple of different downgrades to get it to the top of the A+ tier. The only thing that this 3.8 liter engine had going for it over the stock was a little bit higher torque. And in the end, it didn't amount to much. Even though the 0 to 60 was a little bit better, the top speed was just about the same and I couldn't tell a difference. So I went back to the stock engine and tried building something out here. And from what I can tell, it's basically the exact same performance. So I have the Pro tier induction, the Super tier ECU, the Sport tier fuel system, the Pro tier exhaust. Let's see, this is using the turbocharger from the Sport and Pro nitrous. Now the Elite tier suspension is on here because I don't think it actually added any points. The stock Pro brakes, and I'm actually running the Elite off-road tires because it doesn't seem to make any kind of difference to the top speed or to the 0 to 60 speed, but it does actually take points back, which let me put another part on to make the car even faster. For the drivetrain, running the Elite clutch, the 6-speed transmission, and for the auxiliary I have the nitrous grip and the nitrous drift. On handling, I'm walking a thin line because right now, at 20% grip, I'm at A+ 269. If I were to go down a little bit or up a little bit, I'm bumping up into the S tier. With all that said and done, the top speed is actually slower and the 0 to 60 is slower than my current A+ car, which has a top speed of 201 and about 3.4, I think. But let's go out there and see how this thing races. Alright, what do we got? Can't get a good look at the other guy's car. A Nissan. Is this a 370Z, the older one? I don't know. Not as familiar with the Nissan cars. Interesting though. Let's see how we can hold up. He might just boost right past me for all I know. Are you serious? Thanks, EA. Very cool. Yeah, but the fact that he hasn't blown past me when he had that little advantage leads me to believe that he's not really going to be able to keep up if I can ever get up to speed. I guess his internet connection, though, is leaving a little bit to be desired. Yeah, I'm gonna be able to pass him, I think. Won't be too hard. So, Nissan versus... Are you gonna be like that, bro? I'll show you. No, I'm gonna race clean. Unless he makes me. He might do something unforgivable. And I don't know what I'll have to do to him. Let's see. Stay back where you belong. What can you do with these people, huh? Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, he's keeping a little bit of a distance. 200 yards. I really thought he was like laying down and quitting at the very beginning there. But then it just rubber banded and he's all of a sudden up my ass. Alright, 250, 300. Yeah, this is my race right here. This is the weird track that goes like onto the racetrack for some reason at the very end. So unless this guy's internet connection wakes up all of a sudden and he's like 30 feet in front of me, I think I'm good. I'm not putting that past him at this point. Yeah, he's 600 yards behind and growing. I don't know what the problem is. So that is the Nissan. Yeah, that's got to be a glitch. That's not the 370z, the same exact car I have. You literally cannot change the body of this car, so it can't look different than the one I have. But it's some sort of classic Nissan, maybe like the 350z. GTR. GTR is all I can read off the back. Oh. Well, I messed that up, so maybe he'll have a little bit of an advantage here. Oh, sorry, bro. We just scooch right in there. Better shut up before he scooches right back. How do you like that custom horn? The thing is, this is so like hard to get into a drift. Maybe it's not too bad at the right speed. I thought I really had to like jam on the emergency brake in order to get it there, though. Seems to be better. Final lap and he's 300 yards behind. Kinda wonder if this guy would even stick around to the end. Getting there. Bam. You know, going against this guy is not that bad, but I would hate to see what would happen if there were any real competition. Somebody else with like a full A-tier car. Whatever the meta for A-tier is, probably would be blowing me away right now. Alright, about to finish and he's 500 behind. I don't take much pride in this victory. Alright, there's a lot of corners here. This might be where he blows me out of the water. Let's see. I don't know if he got his boost start or not. This is a long-ass map. Goes all the way up here and then down. Oh, yeah. This really could be the one where he gets me if he's any good at drift, because I can't get it in this car. Like, some speeds are okay, some speeds just suck ass. Oh, buddy. Careful there. Yeah, not too bad once you get up to speed. But, like, trying to drift when you're a little too slow in this car, I don't know. Something about its stance, I guess. He's definitely keeping up way closer than these other races. I think it's in the straightaways and like the top speed where it really misses out. And it's in these corners where I just have a hard time. Ooh. Thought you were gonna pass me. Think again. Damn. Going a little too fast for that one. I don't know what happened. He must have smashed that car up there. He's pretty far behind at this point. Fun map if you had a really good drift car, though. Or the skills to pull it off. Ugh. I hate how unsatisfying it is when the drift, like, just doesn't connect. Oh, like that. That whole thing. Alright, we're there. Nothing to write home about. Would have been nice to have like 7 people in this, but I mean, I'm just having a hard time getting anybody to matchmake with me with A+ tier. Oh, poor guy, level 4. That's probably like his starter car and everything. That race, probably not the best indicator, but knowing that I got nowhere near the top speed that this car is supposed to be, and knowing that my other A+ tier car that just can't keep up with anybody is higher speed, faster 0 to 60 than this, I'm going to say this isn't the car for A+ tier unless somebody's got that secret formula out there. Whatever engine swap you have to do, whatever special parts you got to throw on there to like get your tier down to A+. Maybe there's a way to do it. I don't know. I don't have that formula. I have gone against 370Zs. I don't know about this free win because there are at least a couple of other variants, I think, that you like unlock in other ways and pay for. But other 350Zs have been really good cars that I've raced against in other tiers. Maybe there's just not an easy fit for A+ tier for this car. I'd have to do a lot more experimentation. I've already sunk $500,000 into it, so I'd rather not put more money into this car figuring it out. But if anybody knows something that I can do with this now, what tier it might be best in, or if you've got a way to make it good in A+ tier, I'd love to hear it in the comments. But as always, whether you're liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing the video with somebody who needs to see it, you're always appreciated. Thanks.